Hello everybody and welcome back to Skyblock. So I have done a little bit of work between episodes, as you can see by the new layer of purpley pipe. So the new layer of purpley pipe means that, oops, I now have some ME network stuff set up. Now I thought I'd be clever and I've turned my system back on again, put an ME chest down and put obviously all the dust being collected in the ME chest, thinking, oh, that's just such a simple way because it will stack them. Because the problem I'm having with the sorter into the dusts and the gravels is that it obviously takes them out of here and it causes all sorts of mess in the chest that I've got. But unfortunately, it's not as clever as that or as simple as that, because the ME chest doesn't seem to be compatible with the auto packager. It doesn't seem to work. That is, of course, unless I've forgotten that you need to switch on an auto packager. So have I got a lever? No, I don't. So let's quickly grab the one remaining piece of cobblestone and make a lever. So unless this works, doesn't appear to be doing anything. Auto packager, you want to play? Have I made? You are facing the right way, aren't you? There you are. So no, it's just as simple as the fact that, oh crap, come back here, lever. It unfortunately won't work. But what it will do, until this runs out of space, it will store all of this into here. Now I've got a precision import bus, which is going to hopefully import all of the dusts into my ME network. And obviously what importantly I've done is I've created a disk for dusts. So if I put my dusts disks in here, and throw my dust in there, and I need some ME cable, have I got? Oh yes, I kept one. If I connect this all together then, and we'll start some serious automation, because what's also going to happen is when the dust's in the system, this export bus will pull them out of the system and put them into the smeltery, hopefully, is the plan. Now I might decide to change a little bit related to the ores that go into each of the smelteries. That was pretty damn efficient. So that means this should logically be full of dusts, and this should then be full of ores now. Excellent. So what's this? This is a precision, so it can do stacks. Why have I got it on stacks? Bonk, bonk, bonk. So this should, hopefully, is a combination of all of the system that we have set up here, take everything that I needed to take and process it efficiently. Obviously I need to set it all up properly and get it all working properly, but hopefully we should have dusts in here, and it will hopefully start to smelt them up. And the aluminium ore over here is being made into blocks, and that's all good. This is tin and this is gold. The blocks then being collected in here, nice and happy. So the system is automated, except for the fact that I don't have the ability to automate this. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to switch this to the crafting mode, move single items and craft, and I'm going to have to build the computer, because obviously there's a huge quest for it. When it comes to for the hoarding, I think the next step is to build the computer. So I need to go through the process of building pattern encoder, blank pattern, heat vents, pattern providers, crafting CPUs, assembling containment walls. This should be much easier now that I have obviously the computer itself. So let's have a look at what we need. So how many of these can we just build straight off the bat? Okay, so I need some advanced going to need quite a few of these, I imagine. So there's 6 of those straight away. Okay. So need some conversion matrices, which we should be able to make. So let's just make 6 of those as well to start with. Okay. So we needed the pattern encoder, which I can make if I have a crafting bench, like so. This is going to be a bit of a crafty episode, I had imagine. So we get a pattern provider, boom. I don't think the access point, I don't think. Crafting CPU, pattern provider, heat vent. So heat vent and containment wall should be relatively easy. So the heat vent requires ME cable is the only thing I'm missing. So we can make some ME cable, that's not a problem. Apparently I've got a lot more glass than I thought I did. So glass is going to be an ongoing, long-running problem apparently. So we're going to have to keep abreast of that fact. So I have got this now here, haven't I? Which means I can make things without needing to burn coal. It's just like my emergency one there. So we can now make the pattern provider. We also need the containment wall. So that's going to be quite easy to make. We shouldn't have too much problem with making a full containment wall then. Heat vent we should now be able to make as well. Again, we're going to need to make a lot of that. Crafting CPU, easy enough. And we need a blank pattern, which is something there. Blank pattern. So there, again, quite easy and straightforward, but need to make. Oh, excellent. So I get a yellow heart canister, a reward bag, a full heart, and an ME interface times 4. So I'll start by eating my full heart. Cool. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you put this over here and it just gives you like more hearts. Maybe? I think I have to have full health. Which might help me in the nether actually. That might be extremely, that's not even the food chest, that's the food chest. I need 5 hearts worth of food, so let's have a let's have a shepherd's pie and wash it down with some strawberry smoothies. What can I hear? Shepherd's pie and a couple of strawberry smoothies. Boom. There you go. So I've got my yellow heart now. I'm assuming I can have to have a look at heart canisters in more detail, should I? So I need the glass to be able to make anything more. So we'll put this to work into here, and then we'll put the remaining 32 into there just to speed it all up. Okay. So containment wall we can make loads of without too much hassle. I'm not going to be able to make a massive computer, I'd imagine, so we'll start with 20 or so. So I want it near here so we can get it all sorted out. So it needs to have probably at least a 2x2 inside. Because we can make the computer bigger. I need to get the computer ready to help me with the ore processing. That's what it's really for. Because this has apparently sorted through all the dust I've told it to sort through already. How close to full is this? So it's way off being full, and it's happily containing. So we definitely can sort that into the ME network. That's not a problem. Okay. So where should we house my computer? I need to put it somewhere near the computer itself, I guess. I'm looking at this gap here, but I'm just not quite happy. So maybe we'll put it here. Could put it up in the air. I suppose we can connect it here and have it sit floating on top. Reach if it was there. Yeah, I could put it there on top of that. This piping. This is taking me a lot longer to decide than I would probably like it to have done. Let's just go here, shall we? For now, we'll put our computer here. So it's the bog standard, simplest computer in the world, just for the purpose of trying to ensure that we have enough. So we need to go one higher. I need to put the heat vent down to use as a ladder. So we need, make it specific, 1, 2, then 5, 8, 10. So we need 10 more. Oh, we ran out of gold. Good job, we got 58 blocks of gold in here, isn't it? That is a quite ridiculous amount of gold. Oh, I made one too many. Or did I? Yes, I did. Oh well. Like I said, I'll use them later on. So the heat vents that we need require, oh, penis, iron, which apparently I am short of. Any iron in here? Have I moved all of my ores? I have. Have I just used all my iron? Ugh. This might be a problem for me. Have I genuinely just used all of my iron up? Well, balls. So, the lesson to have learnt here is balls. So if we grab some iron, what have we got in here? Plenty, plenty, plenty. So this one's finished doing what it's doing, hasn't it? But we technically don't want it to... Was this making seared bricks? Is that what this was doing? Right, okay. So we'll break my rules ever so slightly for now, just temporarily. Because what's happening here is desperate need for iron. So I need to make, or go claim another crafting basin. Like so. Keep all my seared bricks together. Place this casting basin here. And fluid duct here. It will automatically pump into it, I hope, because it has nowhere else to go. I can then turn this to an output. If I can click it, I'll use that lever from earlier. I'll pull the iron blocks out. It's probably got quite a lot in it at the moment. I know, I've already drained it all, which is fine. So that's our heat vents. I think the rest of the heat vents are iron as well, aren't they? Iron, yep. So we got to make one more heat vent. That was less than spectacular. So we might have to leave this system running for a while. I can obviously claim some more. Just get this done. the harm? What's the harm in putting a load of stuff in here like that? There's loads and loads of iron to be made, but obviously it's going to take some time. 7 blocks of iron, there we go, that solves that problem. So let's make the internal components first, because pattern providers and crafting CPUs are obviously more expensive. So crafting CPUs we need 4. And that should... Why have I got 51 containment walls? What? What? I don't tell me I did something stupid. Is that why I've run out of iron? When did I do that? Oh fuck. What's happened here? What have I done? What have I done? Everyone's probably shouting at me now because they've seen what I've done. But what the fuck have I done? Fuck. How... Oh, that's a level of dumbassery I wasn't expecting from myself. How did I make 51 containment walls? I'm going to have to watch this video back in a minute and see what I did. What a bellend. Pattern providers. Where is the pattern provider? There. Okay, so the pattern provider requires crafting benches and storage cells. Probably we're going to not be able to make very many of these. So can we make more CPUs? They're relatively simple to make. We need to make some more advanced processors apparently. So we need to make another one of the sticky things, those things, quartz tools. Don't click the wrong thing, makes you look like an idiot. So we can put those into there, like so. And we'll put the interfaces into there for now. So we can make some more heat vents while we wait. Standing here right now, genuinely in disbelief that I've managed to fuck this up. Oh, I nearly forgot to put them on the bottom, didn't I? That irritated me. Okay. Some more iron. 26 blocks of iron. Happy with that. At least I know I can make... Fucking idiot. At least I know I can make a bigger... system whenever I need to, realistically. Such a dumbass. Containment wall. Well, let's work out exactly how much more we need before I make a mistake. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's loads. Now we don't have any cable. Oh, it's all going wrong here. So that's that done. This one's going to finish making those. That's that done. We can make 2 more crafting CPUs because I think speed is probably going to be more efficient to me than blank patterns for now. Let's finish making or putting the vents into place. Like so. That should complete this computer. Boom, completed, computed. So we need to put pattern encoder like literally there, and then we need to put a blank pattern into it, and we need to connect ME cable. All we need to do is realistically, I can get rid of that second chest, can't I? That's obsolete now. Also, don't need to power this anymore, do I? If I take this away, that should power. This can all be sorted out off camera. Don't have to worry about doing that on camera. So we should now have all of the dusts and stuff in here. Why is the aluminium all dust on this? Oh god, there's not enough in there, is there? Okay. So what's in here? It's called pulverized, isn't it, dumbass? So if we go for gold is one of the ones. If we go broken gold ore, so broken gold ore, I need 4 of that. So is there any? How much? So that's still making it, is it? Still melting it down. Yep. So that's empty now. Good. So that's all done on ore. So let's go into here, put this 4 into that, and encode it. Put that into the computer. So this should now be filling with gold dust. If I turn this on to Craft, because gold ore gravel is available over here, correct? Broken gold ore. Helps if you connect the computer to your ME network, you bell end. Thank you for all that shouting that you were all doing. I am aware I'm a proper bell end. Oh, that's just not enough ME cable. Right, let's get this done, and we'll be able to claim that as a very successful episode because the computer is now going to be all set up. Okay. Boom. Now it should fill with gold. Yes, excellent. So this system is now correctly automated. This will collect ores. All I've got to do is make the patterns, which obviously I will do off camera because no one wants to watch me do that. And the smeltery is now semi-automated. And obviously I can feed the results back into the computer rather than into this temporary chest. Oh, fantastic. So it was a very crafty episode. I'm sorry if that wasn't what you were hoping for or what you enjoy. But we now have the crafting done. So I can spend a little bit of time offline sorting out the rest of the patterns for the rest of the ores, so that the dusts and the pulverized, etc., can all be, and the sands can all be made. And then I need to have a look at a slightly different way of adding them to the system, because apparently the one import bus that I've got with 8 slots is obviously not going to be enough for the smeltery. I might have to have a look at alternative ways of doing it. But I hope you enjoyed and continue to enjoy the series, and I will see you again very shortly for the next episode. Bye for now.